What's up, y'all, and welcome to Derek Andre TV. I'm your host, Derek Andre. And on this series, this is Bum to Billions, the rebuilding of Derek Andre. This is the very first episode, and basically, what this series will be about is me rebuilding my life using basically social media, product sales, and YouTube views after losing my livelihood when my car went in the shop back in October of 2024. It just recently got repossessed. I struggled to keep it as long as I could, but my car was my livelihood. And when it went in the shop, it really threw my whole life into a tailspin. So, what I'm going to do in this series is I am going to take you along on this journey with me as I rebuild my life from literally nothing, because I have not really had an income, and so my credit is taking a hit and all sorts of stuff, man. And just stress and depression has really kind of wreaked havoc on me. So this series is going to be pretty real. I'm not going to do a whole lot of fancy editing. There will be some, because I have to, because it'll be shot across multiple points in a day. But yeah, so I'm going to show you in this next footage exactly where I'm starting from, and you can see just how far I have to go. So yeah, check this out. Well, before I show you that, let me tell you what my goal is for this weekend. So yesterday I had to call and get an extension on my gas bill to make sure that my gas does not get disconnected. All right, so I got until June 17th to pay that. But this weekend, I got a bit of a challenge. I'm not sure how I'm gonna pull it off. I'm praying that I can get some sales this weekend that will make a difference. But my goal this weekend is to make sure my internet stays on. I have been pushing it further and further back. I think I owe them a little over $300, like $348. And so my goal this weekend is to somehow try to come up with a way to pay that, and also my electric bill. But I could possibly hustle up the money for my electric bill because it's only $25. I pay it in. I'm on like a prepaid program with my electric company since I've been going through all of this, and so I just pay $25 every time it gets down to like one day, and that buys me like 7-8 days worth of electricity and stuff like that. So I can possibly hustle up on the $25 because I think I got like maybe one or two things left to pawn, like possibly that microphone right there, and a couple of other things if I need to. But yeah, but my internet bill is probably going to be a big one because it's a pretty decent size, and it's the first again, so rent is due, and I got to come up with rent money. So yeah, it's real, y'all. It is 100% real. And I know that it can be done using the tools that I have, which are my products. I just gotta figure out, because this is part of the journey, figure out how to reach the masses, to let people know that the things that I have put my heart and soul in exist, and people will, I believe, buy. People will watch, because I think the stuff is quality. So, but anyway, that's what I'm faced with in this weekend. This is today is June. No, sorry. Today is May 31st, I believe. So yeah, the first is tomorrow, and yeah, we just got last month's rent paid, and so yeah, it's real out here, y'all. But anyway, I'm going to show you, like I stated before, I'm going to show you where I'm starting from to give you an idea of how far I have to go credit wise, and to show you that this is not a BS video. I'm not just making this stuff up as I go along. I am seriously rebuilding my life from nothing. So check this out. Well, as you can see, I am currently not balling in my bank account right now. This next few slides, this is my credit. This is what my credit looks like. And you can see just how far it has fallen because I hadn't had any money coming in, so I wasn't able to make payments. And, you know, credit doesn't take long for it to tank. This next slide is my Shopify store where I sell my Bump to Billions merch. No sales there. This is my YouTube channel, so I have gotten a few views there. So I got $8.70. And in this last slide, I actually sold a few books, which helped me pay last month's gas bill. Well, as you can see, I have a pretty long way to go. No money in the bank, credit pretty much shot. Product sales are low. I am doing okay with book sales. I sold 3, which was a blessing because, you know. But yeah, I have a pretty long way to go. So this series is literally me rebuilding my life from the ground up. And I want to be clear about something too. I'm not a frivolous spender. I'm not a person who goes out and wastes money on useless stuff, man. This is solely the product of lifing, okay? So I just want to make that clear. I don't want people to be like, oh man, you know, you just out here wasting your money. I don't waste my money, man. I've never been a frivolous spender like that. Life just happens, and it happened to me, and so now I have to rebuild from that. And I also want to add this. You can read more about it in the description, but as I grow and as my life improves, I want to take my pain and turn it into power and also help other families that are going through similar situations, okay? I know what it feels like to be evicted. I've had that happen to me before. Not proud of it, but it's the truth. I've had cars repossessed, because I've been laid off and didn't have money coming in. And I just recently had my most favorite car repossessed because of a whole mechanic issue and so yeah. So I understand. So as I grow, I want to also make sure that I help other people, because this economy in this country right now is in shambles, and it's only going to get worse. And there is going to be a lot of people displaced as technology changes, as jobs are eliminated by our current administration. It's a lot of stuff going on right now. And so as I dig myself out of my financial hole, through these product sales and these video views and things like that, I am making a commitment with the Bump to Billions brand to help other families, to show up when you need somebody to show up unexpectedly, because there were times where I just needed a little bit, but I couldn't find it. And so I have some ideas of how to make that work, but that is my plan. As I grow, I want to help others grow as well. My mission statement is I'm going to pull myself up by my bootstraps, and then I'm going to buy you some boots so that you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Because we're supposed to live, y'all. We're not supposed to just exist. And I think so many people are merely existing and not enough people are living. And if I can get myself back on my feet, courtesy of you guys, because that's how it'll happen. I can't buy my own books. I can't watch my own videos. You know what I'm saying? But if I can pull myself back up by my bootstraps and get myself situated to where I'm in a position to help, I am going to help. So thanks you guys for watching. Video number 2 will be coming. I'm not going to give a specific date because I'm not exactly sure what date that next video, but it'll be 2 videos per week. All right, so this is video number 1 of Bump to Billions, the rebuilding of Derek Andre. Man, don't forget to if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, leave a comment, give the video a thumbs up, and click that reminder bell so you can come with me on this journey. All right, my website, I'm either gonna put it here or in the description, so if you want to go make a purchase, you can. So yeah, let's grow, man. Let's let's see what we can do, man. I'm super excited about this. I think I've gotten out all of my tears and all of my pain and hurt over the last 8 months as everything was falling apart. So I'm feeling optimistic, and I hope my optimism will be justified, and I will finally see some real productive change in my life to help me become stable. All right, I'm 54. I'll be 55, man. I don't have too many years left, and I really want to enjoy this next phase of my life, and I want to help some other people enjoy theirs as well. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Be peace, be love, be one. Remember, you got this. See you in the next video.